Within Google Sites, there are a few other things that we can do that we didn't cover in the original training. The first thing we can do is clean this up a little bit. The I want to adopt page does not need to be part of a menu up here because you have already established a button. So if we want to get rid of this, we have to click on pages in order to see all the pages that we've created. And then right next to I want to adopt, we can say we want to hide it from navigation. That means that there's no navigation bar up here anymore. If we change our minds, we can always go back there again and show it in navigation if we really want to. We can also add subpages. So if we wanted a page that was equal to all of these, then we could click on Home and add our new page. Just to show you, if I make a new page right there, it could appear up here as one of these several options. If I instead want to create a subpage, as in I want a drop-down menu to be appearing when I hover on these, then I can go off to the right and I can say Add Subpage. You can see over here that tucks this one in. It also means that when I hover, I can see a drop-down menu from the word New. On this sample page, well, let's explore how to do embeds. So if I come back to Insert and look at the menu there, I have the ability to add videos from YouTube. I could type in cat and look for animal videos, and right now we're just going to randomly choose one, and it would embed it there. I can also play around with the location. Maybe I don't want it to the side, maybe I want it to be centered. I'll have to look at the dotted lines that appeared there to get a sense of whether it's centered or not. I can also click on it and change the size of it, enlarge it, but I have to notice that now there's less space on this side than there is on this side, so I'd have to look after trying to recenter things, which might be a little bit more complicated. Oh, look, it helped me do that. In addition to videos, I can also embed things from Drive. So if I went into my Drive, I have so many files. This is going to take just a moment. I can select a file and then I can insert it. This is the assignment sheet that we were working on for our training module. I can also change the sizing of this if I want to. I could make it much larger. So embeds, those are two types of embeds. You could also embed a calendar or other files from Drive. And finally, I want to go over how to change your header a little bit more. So if we were to go back and look at another site that I've done right here, I didn't just search for this header, I had to actually create it because I found when I wanted to change the text that I really couldn't. I wanted a much more bold and eye-catching font than what they would allow. So I had to get creative. I went into my Drive, decided to make a new, I didn't mean to make a new folder, new, I had to go to More, and then go to Google Drawings. And I'll show you what I did within Google Drawings. In Google Drawings, your menu looks like this. So I went to Insert and I found an image. I searched the web to find this one and I got the image that you see right here. Then I went to a text box, and once you click on text box, you have to actually create the text box itself. Then you can type in it. I'm going to undo that and look at the text box that I actually created. With this text box, I put in my word that I wanted, my company name, and then I went up and I changed the font, I changed the sizing, made it bold, did things like that. I can also, if I select this, go to Format, and within text I can choose some other options as well. Fill color, which sometimes works depending on what it is we're doing. And then when I was all done, I went up to File, and I downloaded it as a JPEG. Downloading as a JPEG gave me an image file that I could then upload into, if we look at this right here, change the image, I can upload it right into the website in order to make my design a little more individualized instead of just kind of a copy and paste thing. Go ahead and explore all the different options that you've got. Everything you'll find in the menus over here, some things up here, but most of them in here, and just play around with things. You'll learn a lot just by experimenting.